Hey, what's up, world? It's your boy G Shrimp, everybody favorite baby daddy voice of the street, man. And today we in Houston, Texas with it. Now, it's been a little while since this has happened, so I'm pretty sure some of y'all done seen it, right? We got a bunch of teenage kids walking through Houston, riding, right, with little billboard signs, the cardboard signs, riding, trying to, they protesting to get Young Boy free. They like free Young Boy, you know, and they walking down the streets blocking traffic, and maybe we get 60, I won't even say 60, it was a good maybe 30 of them walking up the street talking about free Young Boy and all this here, you know. And I looked at the video, you know, one guy had the phone and he interviewed them a little bit. I see they was real little teenagers, you know. But that is the craziest shit, you know, I done heard of. And I just want to say this to the little kids, the teenagers that's actually doing that. Maybe y'all don't watch TV, or maybe y'all don't know how shit go. The United States do not negotiate with terrorists. Now, terrorists are the motherfuckers that blow up airplanes, crash their plane into twin towers and all kind of other crazy shit. So if the United States don't negotiate with them, I know damn well you don't think they go negotiate with you because you blocking traffic and got cardboard signs walking up the street. That is not gonna happen. And y'all in Houston, Texas, protesting. Young Boy was arrested in California. I don't know if they extradited him back to wherever his cases go, be federal to Baton Rouge. Maybe he in Baton Rouge jail or where he at, I don't know. But if he, let's just say he was in California still, they not gonna let him go in motherfucker California because y'all riding and protesting in Texas. Hell no. Shit not gonna work. It might bring some attention to the situation, but it ain't Young Boy's situation. It becomes your situation, and the attention might come to it, and that's all. But if y'all are really Young Boy fans, y'all need to stop it. Cause let me tell you what you do. You don't help his situation. You make his situation worse. Because they might lock him down, put him in the hole, and all that. Y'all see them pictures where he with the guys and he on the phone smiling and he getting content. Yeah, and you know, it is what it is. Yeah, and it's people in there he know, man, you get used to being in jail and playing cards with 3 niggas, man. They ain't got nothing else to do. So if y'all protesting and riding, y'all get them to take that away from him. And man, that'll hurt him more than it'll help him, so y'all need to stop. If y'all thought that would work, man, R. Kelly would have been out of jail. Because the people in Chicago was downtown in front of the jail where R. Kelly was at protesting. And you know what they did? They locked the whole motherfucking jail down. And when the guys got tired of that shit, they beat R. Kelly up because they was mad because they know the protesters outside was getting the jails locked down, and they know why they was protesting, and they know it was protesters for R. Kelly. So that shit there ain't gonna work. Y'all cut that out, man. Plus, y'all need to watch some of the videos. The guy interviewed them people, man. He was a guy, he was with them, but y'all didn't even practice on your speeches. You didn't have nothing intelligent to say. It just looked it real bad, y'all. It looked it bad. I'm like, damn, look at our teenagers. I know a lot of our kids is lost in sometime, but damn, y'all want to pull something off like that. Y'all should have tried to be a little classy with it and had some intelligence to say. Like the man not guilty, y'all not giving him a bond. You know, he at least give him a bond and let him come back to court. You know, had some smart to say so it would sound right. Because they should be giving him a bond, but they not, y'all, because they got bigger and better things in store for NBA Young Boy. Y'all know his record label is called Never Broke Again, right? Do you know the police in Baton Rouge got a campaign that they call Never Free Again? and they trying to make that against the whole NBA gang. They don't want them boys never free again, and they trying to do it. They was finna give a NBA young boy the bond, y'all, and you know what happened? The motherfucker pulled up, y'all, a picture of him and his little child at the park, and NBA young boy was holding a motherfucker AK or something. I don't know what it was. He was holding that motherfucker, and the judge like, no bond, because they synced that picture. And it's thousands of pictures. They can have a picture every month. Every time he go to a parole hearing or something, they can have a new picture. You feel me? Man, and let me just say this, y'all. Parents, if you got kids, if your child is not a gangbanger, not a thug, not a rapper, not no street cat or none of that, don't dress him like one. You know, try to make him do things different. And you need to hear this. Buy your child a belt or something. You know, you really need to buy him a belt. And let me explain to you why. This is in the mind of a motherfucking gang member and how they think. A lot of people get shot for mistaken identity. And it don't matter if your boy hooked up in the gang or whatever. They ain't looking at it like that. Your boy is from over there, and that's on the other side where them niggas is at. So when they come looking for the other guys, if they see your son and he look just like them, they go get out on him, because A, he from the other side, they don't see nobody else, and he look just like them. You can't tell them a difference. Now I already knew this, goddamn. I already knew this, but I just heard somebody else say. I just heard Nipsey Hussle say this. Now check this out. This make a lot of sense too. Let's say you going on a mission, you sliding, you looking for the niggas from the other side. You pass by a little Mexican guy. No, that ain't him. Pass by an older guy. No, that ain't him. You pull up, you see a nigga with his pants sagging, and they all walk the same, wide-legged, y'all. You know why they walking wide-legged? Because they ain't got on no goddamn belt. And that's the only way to walk without your pants falling all the way off your ass. They already halfway down, but I'm talking about that's the only way they can walk with a little bit of the pants is up, you know. So you see them all walking all wide-legged, and it looks so crazy. But when the enemy turned that block and he looking, that's who he look for. And he pull up, let's say your son 13, even 14, but he dressed just like him, and he walking wide-legged to the store. You think they go stop to say, hey, what's your name? Let me see your ID. Are you in the gang? What set you claim? It's none of that. It's none of that. And the reason these kids are not surviving, y'all, is because, man, they got these guns, man, with the switches on them. That motherfucker can let off at least 50 shots in motherfucker 10 seconds. Ain't nobody surviving attacks like that. That's why the murder rate is rising, y'all. Just go on, you can go on off Instagram and look at these guys shooting these guns all day and see how much firepower coming out that motherfucker, man. Nigga holding a baby AK and shooting that motherfucker, and there's fire jumping out the gun. You know, they used to have semi-automatics in the guns. They shot a little fast, but not fast as this shit they got now. These are the real automatics that are on the streets now, y'all. You know, that switch made it really automatic. It used to be semi-automatics. And they shot pretty good, but not like these motherfuckers that's out now. This the shit you see on TV when you see the rapid fire and fire jumping out the gun and all that shit. This that real shit. That's why niggas is dying like that, y'all. Ain't nobody surviving no attacks. And niggas don't have to be good at aiming. They don't got to aim. They just wave that motherfucker. They just wave that motherfucker in your direction, and man, it's a wrap. So parents, if you got kids, you know, man, it ain't even so much yet, because they go always look alike, but just encourage him, boy, pull your pants up. Put your belt on. You know, don't lay your head crooked. You know, straighten your head up. Do this, do that. Just the small shit. Sometimes people can pay attention. It's the small shit. They see him with a belt on, they might be like, nah, that ain't one of them. That nigga pants is way up. They might even laugh if they goofy ass like, nah, he ain't one of them. Yeah. And then, did y'all hear the story about the little baby that laughed like NBA Youngboy? It's a little baby, y'all. This shit is so crazy. I think I'm going to do that story tomorrow so I can have the name and shit. But I'm going to just brief y'all on some of this. It's a little boy, right? This little boy got to be about 3 years old. Time you see him, he got a little cap guns and all that. No, that's okay. He got a young parent. His mama ain't no more than 18. His daddy got to be 19 too. So anyway, he went viral for laughing and singing a Youngboy song. Go figure. He wasn't with his parents, y'all. They say he was with the family. He was with a friend of the family. Let's say he was a friend of the family and they went somewhere. The friend of the family had been into it with somebody, and they goes to the store and they meet up. They bumps into each other at the store. A fight breaks out. The nigga that's with the little boy, boom, 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 end up shooting the motherfucker and killing him. And they go and flee and get away from the scene. Now everybody know who this little boy is. He went viral, y'all, and who he was just with. How this happened, I don't know. They end up, because it wasn't the little boy's house, they end up at, it was whoever house the little boy was staying with. They shows back up to the house for the retaliation, y'all. Shoots up the house where the little boy is in. And guess who get hit? The little boy. He is dead. They got them to do the investigation. They catch a 19-year-old boy. Y'all might seen his face, his mugshot on a few YouTube pages. Now he locked up. You know, he locked up. The man who first killed his partner, he locked up. And we got 2 people dead. Another guy that was into it with dude, and this little boy. It's too many casualties of wars that don't have to be, you know. And then it's just another example, y'all. You can show you don't even have to be doing shit or be out to get hurt. Now this little boy was out earlier that day and made it back home, but he was at home and they shot up the fucking house, and it killed him. Bullets came through the house, it killed him. I'm like, damn, how do you prepare for something like that? Well, I can give you 3 ways. You can put shit in front of your windows, boards, or certain things, you know. Get that house bulletproof, man. Take the drywall down. Put some steel shit in there, you know. It don't even have to be steel, just some tin. You can take the drywall down, put some tin in there. Something that will slow the bullets down and keep them from just ripping straight through. Wood and drywall, it comes straight in. If you had something else in there, it could have been a net. Anything to slow that bullet down or throw it off course where it don't hurt nobody. These guys think of everything else, but they don't really do a lot of outside the box thinking to save themselves. You know, you got to think extra to stay alive when you're dealing with these type of weapons that's out here in the street. You know, we need a lot more fathers around to tell the kids, man, look, man, you don't have to try to be tough every day, all day, you know. And man, you can, let me tell you, I thought of this just walking to the store. A small level of disrespect can lead to a big level of disrespect. I'm gonna say it again. A small level of disrespect can lead to a big level of disrespect. For instance, just say you and a partner go by somebody's house and y'all walk in, hey, what's up, and walk by some people and just don't speak. And this might be the owner of the house. I'm like, who the fuck is this? Unc? Come in your house, the nigga didn't even speak to you, Unc? I don't know, he with him. I don't give a fuck who he with. This is your house. He ain't gonna speak to the man in the house? And then you take it there. Now you wonder why this guy don't like you. So next time y'all meet, it's like, what's up? Yeah, what's up, nigga? Fuck you. he feeling animosity, feeling some type of way. Then you meet it with your resistance. What's wrong with you, nigga? Ain't nothing wrong with me, nigga. And there you go. It'll go from there, and it's up. Everybody's strapped out here. Niggas be looking for reasons to kick shit off, and a lot of times motherfuckers will kick shit off because they got pistols, y'all. So they'll start altercations. You feel me? It's your boy G Shrimp, everybody. For Baby Daddy Voice of the Street. I'm out.